everyone, and welcome back to Upside Down Disney. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and today I have series 4 through 6 of the Disney Designer Collection Midnight Masquerade series. In a previous video, I showed series 1 through 3, and I also showed the Ursula doll from that series. But this time I just have the remaining 3 pin sets. I figured I might as well just do them all in a video together like I did the last one, to kind of just make it a little bit easier to show off these pin collections. So as I said in the last video, the Disney Designer Collection is kind of a series that Disney does where they release different dolls and pin sets and things like that, and they're usually centered around a theme, and it is kind of like higher end merchandise. The dolls are a little bit more expensive, they're limited edition. They're just like really stunningly beautiful dolls. The pin sets are just incredibly nice and detailed and intricate, and sometimes they feature some characters that you don't really see too often. And so yeah, I have a few pin sets from the designer collections in the past, and I have a couple of designer collection dolls that have been released as well. Obviously I showed the Ursula one in a previous video, but I do have some dolls from other collections as well. But for this series, I only collected the Ursula doll, but I have collected the entire pin set, so that is what I'm going to jump right in and show you guys. So first up, we have pin series 4. Series 4 from this set featured Yzma, which is so cool because I feel like she is a villain and a character that you don't really see too often in a lot of things. So to get her featured in the designer collection and get her own doll and everything like that was, I thought, super cool. So her pin set is incredible. So here it is on the backer card. You can see that there is the designer collection logo, Midnight Masquerade series, pin set of 2. It says limited release up at the top, and then series 4 of 5 right there. And then there's this awesome like yellow reflective, like metallic quality to it. And then the background here on the backer card is yellow, and then you have the 2 pins there. So one pin is always a portrait of what the character's doll looked like, and then the other one is a replica of their mask. So Yzma's, I think, are super cool. I like the asymmetric shape of her frame. I think it's super cool, and I love that her mask is like looks super like Aztec inspired almost, and just very cool. And these pins do have more like a bronzy, brassy kind of like finish to them. It's like a matte gold rather than like the shiny gold that you see on a lot of pins. And then the back of each backer card looks just the same, and it features all of the different pins from this series. And then each pin set was $29.99. So like I said, since it's the designer collection, these things are a little bit more expensive, but I think that they are totally beautiful, and it is so worth the money that you spend on these. Okay, so taking a closer look here at the Yzma pin, you can just see all of the detailing in the sides of the frame, and you can see the imprint of her mask as a screen printed element on the background there, and then you just have her in her dress as a screen printed element, and she's just looking super sassy and super evil. And I love the dress. I think that it is perfect for her. I love the big dramatic feathered headpiece on top, and the feathers along the waistline there. And then I love that it is a like a mermaid tail dress. I just think that it is absolutely beautiful and perfect for Yzma, and the details on this one are just absolutely stunning. And then you just have the black glitter filling in the background, and then the back just has the Disney logo, has the Pin Trading 2020 logo, and says limited release, and it is just a sandblasted back, and you can see there are 2 pin posts. And then here is the pin for Yzma's mask. Again, it just kind of looks like Yzma's face, but it has adorable gemstone details and the feathered headpiece on top, and it looks super like Mayan or Aztec inspired, which I absolutely love and think is just so cool. And I love the little pops of color on there. I just think everything about this pin is gorgeous. And then this is what the back of the mask pin looks like. I love that it has a little like indent there where the her face would actually wear the mask. up is series 5 of 6, and series 5 featured the Evil Queen from Snow White. And this set is just absolutely beautiful. You have the orange in the background on the backer card, and then it has the same kind of layout as the Yzma one, except it says series 5 of 6 there, and everything has kind of like an orangey tone, I feel like. But yeah, and there are the pins. I love that the frame on the Evil Queen pin looks kind of like the magic mirror, and then I think that the mask is just beautiful. I love the stone details there. And then here is the backer card, the back of the backer card again. Each pin has 2 pin posts on this set. There were some that had just 1 pin post on some of the pins, but both of these so far have been 2 pin posts. Here is a close-up of the Evil Queen pin. This one is definitely not as detailed as some of the other ones. I don't know if maybe I got a defective set of pins or if everybody's kind of looks like this, but you can't really make out the details of her face too well, which is kind of disappointing. But the dress is stunning, and then you can see the detail of her mask screen printed in the back there. I feel like even the dress looks a little bit fuzzy too, like if you compare it to Yzma, just everything about the Evil Queen looks a little bit fuzzy. And then this one has that same kind of like brassy gold finish on there. And then here is the back of that pin. And then here's a close-up of the mask. Again, the gem details are adorable, and then these leaf-looking details there are super cool as well. And then you have the mask that would cover her eyes, which kind of looks like the reflection of the magic mirror, which is super cool. And then here's the back. And then last but not least is series 6 out of 6, which featured Hades, which I thought was just so cool to feature a character like Hades in this collection and to give him like a designer collection doll. That is just super cool. And I absolutely love his mask, that it is Pain and Panic. And then I loved the little frame on his portrait pin. It is definitely giving me ancient Greek vibes. And I also love how these guys are like the comedy and tragedy kind of masks as well. So I thought that that was super fitting that they made Pain and Panic the masks for his Masquerade mask. So then the backer card here just has a blue tint to it, and again, same information, Midnight Masquerade, limited release, series 6 of 6. And then the backer card again. And here is a close-up of the Hades pin. Again, he looks kind of fuzzy as well. I don't know if it's these last 2 pin sets just were not the highest quality or what, but that's kind of disappointing. But you can see Hades in his outfit with his huge cape, and then you can see the outline of the mask in the back there, and then just the black glitter enamel filling in the background that all of the pins had. And again, this has that same gold finish that the other ones had. And then yeah, this very like ancient Greek inspired detailing around the frame. And then here's the back of the Hades pin. And then last but certainly not least is the Hades mask featuring Pain and Panic. I love the pops of color there. And I love how they also look like the comedy and tragedy masks. Like I said, yeah, these masks are just super cool. And there's the back. So yeah, while the portrait pins might not have been on point for this last set, or these last couple, the masks were definitely very cool and made up for that. So I'm super obsessed with these. Okay, and that is all that I have for you guys for this video today. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a comment down below and let me know which set from the Midnight Masquerade designer collection series was your favorite. I definitely still think that the Ursula one was my absolute favorite, but Yzma was a pretty close second because it's just really cool to see her included in something like this, and I thought that the design that they did for her was just so awesome. So yeah, definitely let me know down below. I would love to talk about it. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you can come get stuck in the upside down with me again soon. As always, I hope you guys have a magical week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.